My obsession with Star Wars. I mean, yeah, it's just one of those things that I never grew out of. And I tried to keep it on the low for a while, but you know, it just came out into the open. I went to Star Wars Celebration in Los Angeles a couple of years ago, and then there were so many photo opportunities, I just had to put it on my Instagram. So I was pictures with C-3PO, pictures with Darth Vader, R2-D2, and so I just had to come out with the Star Wars fandom. And but I think my fans liked it. You know, I don't think anyone expected it because I'm, you know, this soul guy or whatever that you wouldn't really think. But yeah, I'm just, you know, probably since I was a kid, really. Just something about it is so it's escapism for me. You know, it's obviously there's lots of science fiction stuff, but I feel like Star Wars has such the whole Star Wars universe is so real. You know, for me, it's like it's so much detail and so many stories and so much to get into that I find it quite like consuming. So yeah, self-confessed. Yeah, and in terms of the movies, obviously the classic trilogy, I love. Empire Strikes Back is my favorite. I don't mind the prequels, even though a lot of people now, you know, I get why some people don't like them, but I think that the story is there. Definitely, I wasn't a fan of The Force Awakens, which I was pretty bummed about because it's, you know, it was a big thing. I thought the story was a bit repetitive of other Star Wars movies. But Rogue One was like, might have even topped Empire Strikes Back. So I'm totally back with that. So just kind of anticipating what The Last Jedi is gonna be like. Favorite Star Wars character is Darth Vader. I think, but I've always been drawn to the villains when I was a kid. I'm also like not quite as much as Star Wars, but I'm also a big Batman like fanatic as well. And even as a kid, I always preferred the villains because they always had the better weapons, the better costumes. As you can see, I like wearing black, and I feel like that's actually a result of childhood super villains and things like that. So yeah, they always look better, they always have the better weapons, they just never win, but, you know. So Darth Vader, you know, no one can beat him, really. So my favorite Batman villain, I mean, the Joker, I guess, is kind of like an obvious one. That whole, you know, his whole story and stuff. But I think Mr. Freeze is actually maybe my favorite from the animated series, the 1992 era animated series. Because I just think he looked so dope. Like the whole design of that cartoon was, even now I think is so dope. It's like kind of got this Art Deco like film noir look to it, which again, like I still feel like has influenced my visual style in some ways. But yeah, Mr. Freeze, he had like kind of like these glasses actually, but with red lenses and then the glass like thing. So yeah, maybe Mr. Freeze.